Alright, let's do Minecraft. Let's do more Wifies. Let's find out how his Minecraft world is alive.
Been 2 years, 3.
Oh, wait, it's scary.
Matter. I'll spend 2 more years, 3 more, however many it takes, to
What?
make you a perfect game. I wished so badly to make it all come true for you, but I didn't know how.
It's red!
But now I do. I know in my heart you would have loved what I've built, and I need someone, something, to experience that love if you cannot.
Oh. Well, that's
the audio
horrifying.
you just heard is taken directly from the YouTube channel Snippets.
You know, I wanted to watch the other video a little bit more because I thought it'd be spookier, and I was kind of in the mood for something spooky. And now, this one has not failed to disappoint me. I think we're gonna get our dose of spooky today.
The account describes itself as a collection of media focusing on a Minecraft client, but the videos are some of the strangest and most disturbing I've ever seen. And the first of them, Loose End, is no exception.
A starter
It's
chest.
rickety quality footage of someone opening what looks like a
not right.
strange bonus chest on a stone world before turning around and jumping into a totally dark portal. But their behavior is odd, as if they've done this all before. They preemptively drink fire resistance as if somehow knowing they'd immediately fall into lava, and then seemingly—
Okay, I will say, that's just like good Minecraft practice. In my experience, I've come out of another portal on the other side and been blasted by a ghast immediately, like way too many times. And also I've spawned above a whole lake of lava before and just like walked off the edge right into lava, also an unfortunate amount of times. So I'm kind of giving benefit of the doubt. That's just kind of good practice for Minecraft.
unfazed, they mine downwards before finally piercing the bottom layer of whatever ocean they're in and falling
really
into
weird.
some sort of winter wonderland with a purple sky and strange red flowers. They walk around and the video ends there. What we just saw was weird, but it isn't the biggest mystery to solve here. The description provides a little bit of context. What we just watched was a playtest of a custom Minecraft client by a tester named Dante. Apparently, nothing else could be done after he fell in. But that line is strange, right? It implies that there's some sort of goal here. It strikes me as odd that this video is called Loose End, and even more so than that, it's in a playlist called Duds. It's almost like Dante is searching for something, but can't seem to find it just yet. And though we don't know exactly what he could be looking for, one thing is for certain. This strange Minecraft client is hiding something, but things are about to drastically change.
What gave you that impression?
Take a look at video number 2, Strange Situation. Dante stumbles across a white mass of weirdly shaped blocks in the form of what could be a gate of sorts. He breaks one and we see that it's called Whitroo, but suddenly something is off. This isn't Dante. In the previous video, Dante's hand looked like this, and the skin we see now bears no resemblance whatsoever. We're watching someone else. They briefly hover over an odd hook-shaped item called Tassite, though evidently it does have a purpose, as the player then uses it on Whitroo and suddenly a portal ignites. The player steps back, clearly alarmed, and immediately afterwards, we get this.
What was that sound? Ah! Oh, sorry. Oh, the ringing.
The tester finds themselves in a strange white world with random
That ringing was so unsettling. Nothing happened, but I felt like I like got prepared to get scared. I like got jump scared for nothing. That was so weird. That was a crazy effect.
And a high-pitched noise playing in the background. They come across a house, but before they can go in, the video ends there. Given how calculated Dante was in the first test, anticipating lava before it even happened, it's weird that this tester seems so surprised by everything in this playthrough. The description is also odd. Apparently, this Let's Play is promising, but why? This further confirms that there's something the makers of this client are searching for in the game, something this channel channel isn't telling us, and maybe not telling its playtesters either. And all that's not even to question what this house is doing here and what the odd noises mean.
It's
But I
wiggling.
promise,
It's
things
wiggling
are
in
about to
space.
get much more interesting, because the next video, Conflicted, is only 30 seconds, but by far the most cryptic thing we've seen yet. The
It's
tester
really
resumes
wiggling.
exactly where they left off and enters the house. Inside is only a button, and as they go to press it, we get this.
Oh, the sound again. Oh, did they summon a giant
The
demon?
static in the background stops, and we can hear the sound of a human heart start to beat.
Oh, I thought it was like big footsteps. That's what it sounded like to me. Was like big giant footsteps.
But just mere seconds after, the game seems to collapse, and the player gets reset to outside the house.
So
Funny
weird.
enough, we only realized what the button did after the recording. Sorry, what? In these 30 seconds, it's obvious that something is very wrong with this modded client.
Oh, is it
isn't
happening
just some innocent
post-processing?
developer's project. There's definitely something hiding beneath the surface. I mean, you don't just have a beating human heart playing in your everyday
Oh, is that why
Minecraft
it's
version. This
wiggling?
place means something more, and the house and white dimension are very clearly important to what they're trying to find. But the only way we can get more answers is to keep watching the videos. The next video, Loose End 2, features a player with the same missing texture skin as the one from before, but this time they aren't anonymous, and we learn that their name is Mick. He seems to be stuck in some sort of non-linear tunnel with odd particles splashing below him, though try as he might to sprint down this hallway, he isn't making any progress. It seems to be never ending, until finally it does end. Mick drops down a hole, sees this strange face, and the video bugs out and ends there. The video doesn't tell us much besides maybe putting a name to the skin, but it's weird that this one is also called Loose End. Somehow this video has something in common with the first one. Both of them failed to find the objective of this client. To uncover the truth of what that is though, we have to keep searching. But the next video is so strange, I can hardly even call it Minecraft anymore. Everything is warped and discolored to such an insane degree, it feels like a different game completely. This is direct audio
It's like hyper realistic and like 3D weirdness.
from the video. At one point, the screen flashes an image of what looks like a city, but the video just continues as if nothing had happened. As the player continues to walk around this foreign landscape, we get three more subsequent image flashes. This thing, which could be a bush, I guess, a clear image of the face that
That's a very generous assumption.
crashed the previous recording, and this, which is just totally illegible. It seems like maybe it could be a set of bars, but I have no idea. But while that's the end of this weird upload, it isn't where the mysteries of this footage end. If we look into the video's tags, we can see two things: Homeland and Dodgood. Homeland means homeland, but Dodgood is not an English word. The most similar translation is from Norwegian, in which a similar phrase translates to God of Death. So are these tags trying to say that this weird landscape is the homeland of the God of Death? That seems like a stretch, but looking back at the previous three videos, we can see that they also all have hidden messages in their tags as well. We are not empty, Silentio, which either means silence or implicit, and Dodgood once again. The only interpretation I can possibly draw is that both the videos that have Dodgood in their tags are the two videos that showcase this face. I'm not saying that this face is the Norwegian God of Death, because that sounds like nonsense, but this translation may be more—
That's a face? That also feels like a very generous assumption. So this is what drugs do to you. Remember, kids, don't do drugs, that's right. Yeah, Goldie, this is the dude that makes the secret Google Drive videos. And the secret YouTube URL videos too. Yeah. Anaglyph 3D is what the red blue 3D thing is called. Oh, Anaglyph 3D. There you go. That's the effect. What a cool and horrifying effect.
More accurate than you think it is. And to figure out why, we have to go back to the white dimension, because this video was the last of the loose ends. From now on, the testers of this client, whatever they're trying to find, are on the right track. It looks like we're back to the anonymous tester we were watching before, who may or may not be Mick, but for reasons that will soon be obvious, I'll call him Chester. It seems that Chester has settled in the Whitroo dimension, but as it turns out, it wasn't by choice. His little encampment in front of the house is exactly where the portal was in the previous video, meaning that, as the title suggests, he's stranded. In the background, we can hear a human heart slowly beating. Chester walks away from the house, but quickly runs into another mass of white blocks in the shape of a collapsed house. As he approaches it, the words "all gone" come across the screen. He notices a little chest inside the house and starts digging around it. While he does though, the text "you need us" also appears. Chester puts apples from his chest into his inventory and leaves the house before running back to his own. He stares at the original house, and suddenly the heartbeat that has been playing for the entire episode stops cold. It stays dead silent like this for a while until the video ends. What this Whitroo dimension is, why it has a heartbeat, and what the goal of this client is in the first place are by far the biggest mysteries we have at hand. But for the first time, the description actually gives us some insight into what's going on. I'm going to get the crew together in a few days, although I hate to pull you away from this dream world you have going. This is evidently part of a conversation, and we learn something very important about the dynamic of people involved here. From this line alone, with no other context, we know that there exists a group of friends, but one of them is stuck in some sort of dream world, or at least seems to be stuck, and his friends are trying to pull him out, to meet with him again. But why and how this connects to what we're watching now, we don't know yet. We just have to keep searching. The next video, Broadcast, is the weirdest one we've seen yet, and that's saying a lot. The footage begins with extremely loud static playing over a piano while someone crawls through a dirt tunnel.
Oh, okay. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be.
Before suddenly, it cuts, and it's a virtual reality-esque view of the Whitroo dimension. We can barely make out the inventory and see that it's the same as Chester's, and in the next snippet of footage, we can see it was actually him who boarded up the house door. The screen cuts to black again, and the same images we saw flash in the Loose End 3 video now appear on screen for a second time. The static then suddenly stops before we see a red sun and the same smiling face of the Norwegian god of death. I don't have to tell you that this video is hard to understand. If we're going full symbolic here—
yeah, just a little bit. Average cave diver video. Average view of a cave diver right here.
The dirt tunnel may be a metaphor for someone feeling stuck, trapped by circumstance, though the implication that Chester is the one who boarded up the house and the weird re-flashing of the images doesn't really tell us anything, besides maybe the fact that this smiling face is a lot more relevant than we might have thought. The description of the video is just as concerning as the footage, and seems to be a conversation between the same two friends we saw last time. What the hell is this? Listen, you need to start talking to me again. Just because you're out of town for a week doesn't mean you get to ghost all of us and put things up without telling me. If I had to get—
it's like the guy from the other video, Alex, who ghosted his friends because he was in an experiment.
Yes, the person talking is the same friend who was trying to get the crew together in the last video. The friend stuck in a dream world is becoming less and less responsive, and if the tags are to be trusted, they're slowly being exiled from their friend group. We're learning about two stories at once here. One, the strange client exploration we've been watching on screen, and the other about a group of friends that we've been learning about through the description. How they're related is yet to be revealed, but we know that something big is coming. The next video, Umbral, begins with the text output interrupted, and the description yet again continues our friend group's conversation. Where have you been? It's almost like we're in an inverted version of the Whitroo dimension, except now, as Chester explores, we come across these horrifying monster things. We know it's still Chester because
horrifying
his inventory
alpacas.
is the same, but how he got here is unknown. The screen is tilted unnaturally, and a few seconds in, we hear a weird music box-like noise before the footage bugs out and cuts. It resumes and Chester has taken damage, but also stumbled across—
the camera wobblings kind of make me, it like makes me feel motion sick by proxy. You know what I mean? Like
strange structure. We hear a damage-taking noise in the distance before Chester loops around and begins breaking the bars to let something out or get in himself. But before he can, the video bugs and ends with the message output interrupted. once again. We don't get a great look at what exactly was inside this cage, but it seems like a flower or maybe a vine.
I was
Though
gonna
there
say it
are
looked like
plenty
a
of other
plant, too.
questions like what are the weird mobs watching us? What
Scary.
is this new dimension and how did Chester even get here? But perhaps, and most importantly, is this thing in the cage the thing that Chester was looking for all this time? The whole objective of this client. Did he finally find it? Let's review the story so far. After a few failed attempts or loose ends by other playtesters, our main character, Chester, successfully makes it to the Whitru dimension, a foreign, alien-like white world with a mysterious house and the noise of a beating human heart. And judging by the collapsed base that he found, maybe he wasn't the first one here either.
Oh, true. And also this world and the dark world are the only like wiggly worlds too. Like the main world, the overworld is just non-wiggly. It's kind of normal. But this is wiggly for some reason. I think it has to do with the heartbeat.
detail that throws me off is the anonymous player in Strange Situation has the same skin as the playtester Mick from the Loose End video, but suddenly in the video Stranded they have the same inventory but a different skin. So are Mick and Chester one and the same, or did Chester just change his skin from the missing texture one to a chest midway through his playthrough? Either way, once Chester gets to the Whitru dimension, he hits a button and gets himself stranded. The portal that took him there is now gone. Chester's involvement in making the strange house and boarding it up should be questioned after watching broadcast, but regardless, after somehow accessing this new umbral dimension, maybe Chester finally succeeded in finding what the makers of this client were searching for all this time. Given all of this, as well as the cryptic messages in the description and tags, we can start to piece together a story of someone who went missing, someone who was spending less and less time with their group of friends, uploading these clips but not responding to any messages. But we still don't know what they were searching for, what the point of this client actually is.
YouTube
for
fame.
That, we have to watch
That's
the video
the point.
Act 2 and get ready, because this is where things get really, really interesting.
Oh, this is the
What's it been?
scary voice.
2 years? 3? Doesn't matter. I'll spend 2 more years, 3 more, however many it takes, to make you a perfect game.
Game?
That's where all this time is gone.
There's also a scary monster.
I'm realizing your vision.
Scary mob up there.
You know, I remember every little conversation we had playing. All the little things you wanted changed. What would make things more enjoyable? I wished so badly to make it all come true for you, but I didn't know how. But now I do. I have the ability. I've changed so much.
Oh, he's become a game dev.
I loved it. But you'll never get to see it. In fact, you'll never hear this either.
Oh?
But I'm not giving up. And not letting this effort go to waste. I know in my heart you would have loved what I've built. And I need someone, something, to experience that love if you cannot.
Oh. It is like Jigsaw.
If we ignore the horrific creeper pig creepypasta looking thing in the background, this audio
that's what I was talking about too.
tells us a ton. For one, it fully confirms that this isn't some ordinary Minecraft client, it's a
So Jigsaw kidnapped a Minecraft player to play in his Minecraft world. Got it, got it. Severe, welcome in, welcome. And you're shrimping. That's right, no shrimping. Sit up straight, sit up tall, or lay all the way down. No shrimping, take care of your back.
developer making a game for someone that they lost, hence the "you'll never hear this" message. Apparently, they've been working on this game for years. Whoever owns this channel lost someone dear to them and is making a promise to us that they'll make the perfect game they always wanted, even if that person isn't around to see it themselves. The final line, though, is ominous. Someone or something will experience this game, even if the loved one isn't around to do so. The implications of this are dark, though despite that, we're starting to understand everything that we've seen in a different light, and so begins the rest of Act 2. The next video begins with the same sun we saw at the end of one of the previous videos, and the player holding a music disc. We enter a house and read some signs. Hello, here's a first look at my upcoming Minecraft mod. As you can see, it has all new textures for the blocks you love. But not only that, I promise that everything will be changed. Stay tuned for more, and I'll show you. By the end, you'll find that this feels like a whole new world. And you'd be right. I made it just for you. Can you discover the wonders and face the dangers of the new world? I hope so. I know so. Let's do it together. The person we're watching climbs up the stairs and plays the disc.
If you're enjoying the video, then please consider subscribing. A lot of people watch these videos through but never end up subscribing, so I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It does really mean a lot. Thank you so much, and here's the actual audio of the disc.
That was a good... That was great. That was a good little, not ad read, but that was solid. That was great. I respect that. I am already subscribed. You guys should also subscribe to Wifies. That was really fucking funny.
Beautiful. Right.
Oh, Jigsaw's... Is that a turtle?
I wish you could see it.
Oh no, it's a pig.
I spent so long. I know you'd appreciate the world I've built for you. I took in everything you've ever said to me and made it happen.
Oh.
You know, I really got caught up in that speech back there.
The subscribe speech?
You know if you read it. Sometimes I convince myself that you're the one playing.
Oh no, the actual speech earlier.
Only. But I've accepted your absence, and this creates a new problem. Shh. Shh. It's okay.
Why am I shushing? Why am I getting shushed?
Like always. This game wasn't built to be played alone.
Multiplayer! Oh.
This tells us that whoever was working on the client may have finally finished. They created a world for the person they lost.
I don't think it's a person that died though. Because it sounds like they just left. Because he said they're absent. Like, I don't know. The way he was talking in that music disc, it sounded more like it was somebody who physically, like, left him. Or, like, stopped talking to him or something. Rather than somebody who, like, passed away, you know? Nay! Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for the 20 stream streak. Thank you. Also, hi, Odin. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Taking in every detail they ever mentioned, making it a reality. But they also say some very strange things. Sometimes I pretend that you're the one playing, and this game wasn't built to be played alone. It's the same kind of message as what we heard before, that this person is so devastated by the loss of the one they made this client for that they will force someone else to play in that person's place. There's just one more missing piece of this story, one more detail to connect this audio to everything else we've seen in Act 1 that will explain everything. The weird loose ends, the strange images, and Chester's entire arc. All we need to finally get it is this next video.
Oh! Wait a second. Hold on. Oh! I didn't realize why he nicknamed him Chester, but I just realized his skin is a Minecraft chest skin. Oh, I see it now. I get it. Oh, I hope that wasn't obvious at the beginning. Oh man, I hope I wasn't the only one who didn't realize that. Good news, everyone. Despite missing 2 streams, the Twitch gods are merciful and maintained my streak. Let's go, Nay! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you maintained your streak. And Kuro, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. Thank you. Okay, you guys missed it too? Okay, I feel better now. I feel less dumb.
All we need to finally get it is this next
village
video.
with 1 house.
Being honest,
Oh, there's the super red lava.
Don't know how you'd feel about.
Is it normal lava or
I
no?
mean, it's not your idea.
I can't
that's
tell.
really a first for this project. It feels wrong, almost. Feels like disrespect. I have my own ideas. But I know you'd understand. They exist in the world. They'll, you can leave and come back, and they'll be right where you left them. And that's.
Mm-hmm.
That bothers me. People have lives beyond the screen. They have houses, rooms, other places to go, and they will log off. They always do.
You mean like have a life?
They,
Huh?
they have nowhere to go. Except for...
Oh. No! Wait, who has nowhere to go? Is it us?
See? I told you to be worth it.
Is it us, the viewer?
It's almost just like the real thing.
Oh! The door broke on its
Those
own.
were only a few excerpts, but you get the idea. Interwoven into the gaps of this dialogue is footage from this alternate Minecraft.
Oh, what the
final
fuck?
scene is by far the most.
Dude, the pigs are aggressive? Oh, that I would beat every pig up then. If the mobs start attacking me, it's over. They're going to extinction. I'm hunting them till extinction.
significant, an indicator that something else is alive in this world.
Oh.
Something
There it is.
alive that the person who the creator is doing this for may not have approved of.
What is
and
that block
with that,
above my
now
head?
we know the truth.
That's a
the
new
channel
block.
Snippets tells its story in fragments, but finally, I think we can piece it back together. The story is that of a developer who lost someone dear to him. The way he says shh makes it seem like he's comforting a child, and maybe that's also who he lost. His son, who always spoke of wanting to play an exciting version of the game, wanting to experience a new reality,
Okay.
but maybe he didn't have enough time left to do so. So his father, the developer, did everything he possibly could to create it for him, but before he could finish, he lost his son. He lost his purpose for working. Everything that he created would never be played by the only one that he did it for, and in his devastation, he
This part does not seem like it's very friendly to kids, by the way. Just saying. I'm just pointing that out.
couldn't handle this reality. He was
I don't think this
too
is good for
distraught
kids.
over the loss. Someone had to experience this game in his son's place so he could feel what it would be like and almost pretend that it was his son actually playing. So he began working. He spent hours and hours more dreaming of a client that could be played forever. His friends tried to talk him out of it, to get his attention, but he was too far gone. He was
I get
stuck
it.
in this dream world, this pipe dream that he had created. He was convinced it had to be perfect. So finally, to finish it off, he made a deal with a god of death, a deal that allowed him to harness the power to put living things inside of his game, living things that would never leave, never go somewhere else because they had nowhere else to go, and that finally made it complete. These things would play his game for eternity just like his son never could. That's why you can hear the sound of a beating heart in the background of all these clients. That's why we never get to know Chester's real name or hear from him again. It's because he was taken in, captured by the client. Those loose ends were captures that didn't succeed. Mick and Dante couldn't be taken in, but Chester could. He found the heart of this client successfully, and before he knew it, it was too far gone. Stranded in this
Okay.
client so he'd be stuck playing it forever, just
I
like the
see.
developer's son never could. Forever trapped in this alternate world. For the developer to watch and pretend that it's his son playing, pretend that it's his son experiencing the game he tried to give him, even though deep down he knows it will never be the same. The final 3 videos on this channel do little to advance the story. One is a 1,000 subscriber special, while the other 2 are strange showcases of this client, a PvP test, and whatever this is. For now, that's all the channel has, and while I like the idea of its story, it's really all speculation. All the channel has,
I need to read that.
While I like the
Time trial 1. Okay. Bro uploaded a whole new video while I was editing. If you want my full analysis, yap about it. Basically just showcases some of the creepy mobs. But I think the brief cut to a player being stretched out more so confirms that some sort of human soul is trapped in this game, but who knows, this channel is so cryptic, so I'll wait on new videos. Also join the Discord if he posts again. We can analyze it after this video flops. Wait, what? Oh, we can analyze it if this video flops. And republish to get rid of static glitches, whatever. Okay, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, wait, is this not one of his ARGs that he came up with? Is this actually somebody else's ARG? I don't know anymore. This channel, it's so hard when dealing with Wifies. I never know anymore if it's like a real ARG that he found or like one that he set up, or I never know anymore. But it's cool as fuck regardless.
Idea of its story, it's really all speculation.
I don't know what's real anymore.
There's a lot of things we have yet to answer, like the true nature of these alternate dimensions and what exactly the weird images actually meant, and so much more that I really just can't do it alone. Snippets remains one of, if not the most confusing story I think I've ever seen. So now I hand it off to you watching to solve the mystery. Join the Discord with your theories, leave any comments with what you think this all means, and maybe one day we can solve this weird living game version once and for all. Peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was great. That was horrifying. Very creepy. Now I'm actually creeped out because I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know if this is one he came up with. I don't know if this is one that somebody else set up and he's just like figuring it out. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think he did set this one up because there was not a single link using a Caesar cipher to a unlisted YouTube video. There wasn't a single one of those in this one. And that's how you know it's Wifies. It's a Wifie special. That was fantastic. Another Wifies banger. Hi! Thank you so much for watching! If you liked it, please don't forget to give a like to the video and subscribe to my channel! I also stream live on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch and turn on notifications to know when I go live. I hope to see you there!